All right. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network 2018. Tonight we're doing game live stream. We're doing the 3-game triple header. We're going to be doing game 24, 25, and 26. The first game lineup that we're going to have is the Los Angeles Lakers at Philadelphia. Of course, I'm the Sixers. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green, and I will be coaching the Philadelphia Sixers in our 3 powerful triple hitters tonight. Thought I said double hitters. I meant to say triple hitters. All right. Los Angeles Lakers will be traveling into Philadelphia to play us. That'll be the first game out of a 3-game triple header series tonight. And then we have the second matchup, Philadelphia Sixers traveling into Cleveland for a rematch against the powerful Cavaliers. That should be really exciting tonight. And then our third game of a triple game series will be Philadelphia at New Orleans against the Pelicans. So it should be really excellent. I definitely hope a lot of the viewers, you enjoy it. Shout out to the YouTube staff team and also YouTube for the work that y'all do to bring my channel up, to a professional state and a powerful, video game sports interaction. Of course, shout out to PlayStation 4. Shout out to PlayStation 4 live stream 2K Sports. Shout out to them for making this powerful game. Most of all their games to me is always awesome. So I definitely advise anybody to go out and buy this game, NBA 2K 18, and anything with 2K Sports on it. They should cop it because 2K Sports games are off the chain. Okay, so we got all the 3-game lineups. So we got Los Angeles Lakers at Philly, game 1. We got the Philadelphia Sixers at Cleveland Cavaliers. That's going to be the second game of the 3-game series. And then we have Philadelphia Sixers at New Orleans Pelicans. So we're going to have a smash tonight. And this should be an awesome 3-game triple hitter lineup. If anybody want to join any of my leagues, and they want to have the opportunity to play in the leagues live on this broadcast and be broadcast on my Facebook and YouTube page, and play season games and make tournaments and win money, you can friend me on my PS4, Joe Price 834, Joe Price 834, or you can friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or you can friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. All right, now that we got that out the way, let's get down to this triple game hit series. We're going to start with this first game, which the Lakers beat us in the first match this season. This is our second rematch with them, and they're going to be the first game of our 3-game triple hitters series tonight.
So aside from sports and music, are there any?
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. NBA season in full swing, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. He's excited. Kenny is here. He's excited. Yes. We're just happy to have you here. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And Kenny, we have lots to talk about. One thing coming up on the horizon, the trade deadline. Front offices have had time to evaluate rosters, What are your feelings about blockbuster in-season trades?
Huge deals are rare in the season. You know, typically huge deals. You know, but typically they come in the offseason because teams have time to nurture and bring them together. There have been some great trades in mid-season. So you can find new life right after the trade deadline, a la Clyde Drexler of the Houston Rockets, to get us our second chance.
Good point. New players would be slow to acclimate. But I think at times you risk disrupting chemistry.
Sometimes worth the risk, and sometimes not.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't.
Kevin Harlan, take it away.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's go! LA Lakers and Philly ranking, what is that? Record 10-13, Philly 13-10. Let's go. Showtime in Philadelphia, Wells Fargo. Let's get it. Yeah. It's going to be a good matchup. Lorenzo Ball come to Philly. We're going to work that young boy over. Going to break him in tonight.
We're about to see what the love
Yeah.
of the league is all about here. Is it going to be just hype or will it be?
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody from Facebook, YouTube to the live stream of Devin Smith. This is how we getting down tonight on Joe Price Facebook. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, let's get it.
Brett Brown says that Philadelphia reminds him of his hometown.
All right.
He said
We lost a real bad game against Phoenix, but we're going to redeem ourselves tonight.
it's a tough, no-nonsense city. Nobody's sugarcoating anything. And I love that because you can just tell it like it is. My responsibility is to produce a team that plays hard. Guys?
Thanks, David. Right on the money. Philly's passion for sports is something that makes them so unique.
Let's go. Well, Lorenzo Ball, he's got to be playing tonight. He got to be starting tonight.
Injuries. What's it like playing on a team that is dealing with a lot of...
All right, we got game 24 of the NBA Season 2 2017 series underway. Season underway. Los Angeles Lakers at Philadelphia Sixers. This is our first game of the triple game here tonight. So we're going to have a good time on this Saturday night live stream. Let's get it.
Disconnected from the team and you kind of start feeling down and bad. And so that feeling can become contagious on a team.
Oh! Markel Fo! Oh! Did he get it?
Nothing else you can do but wait to heal. And so that's really frustrating. So being on a team with a lot of players injured, it's just frustrating. The only thing you can do is to...
There we go. Bring it up. Markel Folks. Got it. Brings it in. Brings it in.
When everyone does come back.
Oh!
And now the Lakers starting to...
Damn.
The big men are Nance and Lopez. Caldwell Pope is the 2 with Ingram playing small forward. And it's Clarkson in at the 1 spot.
Look at this. I like this team basketball. Keeping the ball moving until they find the right shot.
Brook Lopez coming over to the Lakers this past summer in a deal for D'Angelo Russell. Strange to see.
Flame Spark. What's that? What's going on? Flame Spark Gaming. What's up?
This Lakers team wanted.
Yeah, I mean, the Lakers
Vanilla Wafer. What's up?
take this team to the next level. Lopez gives you a lot and doesn't need a lot. So it'll be a big help with the maturing of this young Lakers core.
That's good from Lopez. Fultz with the ball.
Markel Fultz takes up to the middle.
You can't hit that time.
Oh.
By Lopez. And here is Los Angeles now. It's a 3-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, we saw no matter what they tried offensively, the opponent just had the answer. In a big way. This was a blowout.
Oh, good rebound, Markel Fultz. All right, take it up.
On D. Ariza no look.
Oh.
Active defense making things very hard on him as he goes into the lane.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's intermission.
They're 1 of 4 here to start looking to
Gilchrist, take it in, dog.
Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
not getting anything to fall here early. 4 straight misses to start the game.
Clarkson kicks to Ingram. Ariza brings the double. Clarkson with the ball.
He gonna try to shoot it. Clarkson gonna try to shoot it.
Has a screen. 4 on the shot clock. The shot by
Oh, look at that rebound. Markel Fultz, come on. Let's go. They hacking. Markel Fultz, take it up. Oh, take it up.
and gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against the Lakers. Philadelphia shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Take a break. Take a break. Good shot.
And he makes the first.
Border.
A meteoric ascent for Luke.
First shot.
Before signing as coach for the Lakers, he was a part-time assistant with their development team. Now the youngest head coach in the league. He's almost 2 years younger than Kobe Bryant.
Oh, damn.
No good.
Oh.
Compiling your coaching resume in a hurry. Luke Walton, in his first year as an assistant, wins a title. And
Get him.
2,
Back it.
head coach leads the Warriors.
Oh, there we go. Good D, Philly. Bring it up, Markel Fultz. Oh, look at that move. Oh, look at that move. Look, there we go. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Markel Fultz takes it up for 2. Let's go.
Good awareness there.
There we go. Let's go.
And doesn't hesitate.
Oh, we got Monty Ellis in now. Ooh, that's my next boy.
Now here's Ingram.
Monty Ellis out of free agency. Get that out of here, man. Ooh, give me the rebound. Pass it. Monty Ellis. Oh, who's this? Take it up. Monster dunk for the Sixers. Let's go.
Get to the basket.
Yeah, man.
Tirelessly attacking.
Clarkson passes to Nance. Nance a screen.
He gonna shoot fadeaway. Oh, get that out of here. Oh, pass it. Bring it up. Get off me. Ooh, look at that layup. Smooth like butter.
Your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Oh, man.
Struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had an 18-point
Block it.
last game against
Damn.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside.
Got Monty Ellis bringing the rock up. Who open? Who we got open? Who open? Got Gilchrist over there. We got Markel. Oh, shake him. Oh, look at that move. Oh, take it up. There we go. 2. The Sixers. Yeah.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, he's just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Chris, when you played, you were known as a guy your size who could rip and run, taking coast to coast. You look around the league now, who are some of the best big men ball handlers?
Oh, you love it. If you get that board, you got to be able to take your speed up the offense. And you've seen Draymond just have a field day doing it with all the players of his team that can knock it down and score. Blake Griffin, Anthony Davis. We've even seen Paul Millsap and Julius Randle do it a little bit. So I love the fact that if you get that board and push it, it makes it easier because you don't have to look for the outlet. You can actually find that point guard, that 2 guard in transition, and let them score. You need to facilitate.
in for Philadelphia. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Fultz. Here's Ennis. There's a good screen. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Zubac. Broke loose.
Oh! Block it!
Down the arc to the inside.
Damn.
Kuzma banked in off the glass.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here this summer.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe went, cut him up, dog. Fade away. Oh, what a shot for Eric Bledsoe in the Sixers.
Points of the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the line.
The pass to Kuzma.
Oh, Guzman, get that out of here. Get it out of here. Bring it up in my court. Go dunk on him, dog. Oh, he couldn't dunk it. Oh, take it out. Oh, damn.
We're talking about in terms of the activity level.
Block it.
You gotta
Get out of here. What you think this is, dog? Take it in, Eric Bledsoe. Oh, what a layup off the board. That's right. Let's go. Let's go. Sixers, man. Stepping up big. Eric Bledsoe killing them on the boards. Putting up those smooth butter layups. Is it the shoes? Get on him, Black Hat.
Zubac, that's good. There's 45 seconds.
Everybody line up. Get open. I need somebody to get open. Get open. We only got Markel folks out here.
Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense. He dishes it to Ellington.
Oh, Ellington. Give me some, Ellington. You knew. Oh.
Good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, dominant win for them.
Oh, give me that. Eric Bledsoe steals it. Look this way. Look that way. Load up. Oh, what a layup for the Sixers. Oh, my God. Put a layup on him, boy.
He's had some playing time, but no score yet from him.
Oh, my God. Get on him. Get on. Don't. Shoot it. Shoot it, dog. Ooh, into the first quarter. Good quarter, Philly.
On top. They lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just playing suffocate.
All right, we're going to get into the second quarter underway. All right.
Whole first quarter, they maintain their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Who get the rock in the second? Oh, we got TJ McCall. Oh, TJ McCollum.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Taking a look at the Lakers. You got Ennis. He's out there with Corey Brewer.
Eric Bledsoe got the rock. Who that over there?
And it's Kuzma in a
Ellington. Oh, I want to see what you got.
Inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And that's giving him too much space from mid-range. It doesn't hurt them there, but they can't keep doing that.
Oh, good rebound. Good D, Philly. Ellington, bring it up. Ellington, bring it up, dog. Ooh.
If there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding.
Wayne Ellington. We just got him in a trade.
Noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth. You have to make the effort to gain position, keep position, go harder after rebounds. None of that was happening.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Butter.
Ball for Ellington. And Chris, it's a players' league, and yet the official scores have an impact on games. I'm thinking of a certain game back in 2002. In your opinion, how does the league ensure greater consistency with the officiating of games?
Well, I promised myself, Kevin, thanks for bringing up 2002, that I would never think about that aloud. You know,
all right, Butter.
On somebody's couch after after we do this game right here. But I think the league just has to be transparent. They have to let fans know when the ref is messed up. We're all human, so I think it comes into play when you aren't transparent, when you aren't honest with your fans. Because we have the smartest fans of any sport, I believe, and so I think transparency.
Ooh, fade away, McCollum.
Is always going to be in there as long as it doesn't go back to the type of human error we saw in 2002.
But Chris,
Ooh, what a shot.
that is a goal of theirs, and bit by bit they're going toward that goal.
Oh, yeah.
For the Sixers.
You know, I believe that our league has done some great jobs when it comes to advancing referees and how the game is officiated. When you look at, not only do we have the referee center back in New York, where the referees now can go and get help, and the game is faster. And also, you know, we have 3 refs on the floor, and so and we have the best conditioned refs. And so I think the game is just going to be better because we have passionate refs, we have passionate officials, and passionate players, and we're going to work together to make sure that this game is the best for every fan to be presented to, and also that every player has a chance to win a championship and don't have their heart broken.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see.
Why they don't got Lorenzo Ball in, man?
Very young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
And that one goes in. 2 on the line that time. The 76ers leading by 6. Here's McConnell. He's been patient. So
Ronnie Stuckey. Monty Ellis from the sideline. Oh!
Ellis
Damn.
to go. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ingram with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. Los Angeles with another miss. The 76ers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Ellis.
Open, Monty Ellis, take it, dog.
The bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for the 76ers.
And the one shot they've stayed away from tonight has been that long 3. They've been a little more consistent with their shot selection, not launching as many deep threes.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by McConnell.
Oh, get it.
In the corner, it's in.
Block it.
Downtown.
Didn't get it.
Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Slow the tempo down. All right, give it to McCollum. Everybody spread out. Bust it right there. Oh, give it back to McCollum. Right there, dog. Oh!
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. 4th, Brook Lopez.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Oh, we got Markel Folks in.
Nancy's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope comes in.
Oh, get that out of here! Get out of here! Oh, pass the Markel Folks. Let it. Oh, they want me. Oh, load up, shoot it. There we go. Fade away. Off the rim, Markel Folks, 4 points. In today's game, we got to pick them up. Come on, Markel, get our numbers up, dog. Oh, what was you doing with that? Stripped you, dog. Lay it up, Stuckey. Oh, pass it. Markel Folks for the 3. Oh, bust it, dog.
Point range. Mans with the rebound.
Damn, man.
Rebounds now in this one.
What you was waiting for?
They're a little lucky again.
Get that out of here, man.
And the layup is up and in.
Oh, such a field shot there.
Ooh, cross him. Ooh, look at that move there. Ooh, Markel Folks.
That one's not going to go. So Los
Wait a minute.
Angeles will take it the other way. And with Caldwell Pope, a player who worked on his outside shot and got to a point.
Ronnie Stuckey, take it up.
Now on the perimeter as a signature clamp and drip type of.
The dripping.
Oh, yeah, I mean,
Got the dripping. Let's go.
there's a little bit of time. I mean, it just takes a little time to get.
Sixes are still up. Strip them.
Average to deadly in the span of the
Here's Caldwell.
Oh, Caldwell Pope.
Following the score by Trevor Ariza. Here's Ingram and.
Get out of here.
Rebound hauled in. They're hitting.
Markel Folks from the corner. Ooh. Back. Again. He's shooting it again. Get it. Oh. What a jump shot for Markel Folks, the young prospect from Philly.
We talk so much about what it's like on the floor. Thursday, I wonder what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind. What did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
It depends on which game. You know, if you're in LA and you see, Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in, you're gonna say, hey, look at Beyonce and Jay over there. Or, if you're watching a great play and you see a guy dunk on your teammate, you're not going to get too excited, but you're going to whisper to your teammate, man, you see that's crazy. Or, you're pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice, and it's a guy who's getting his first time to kind of get in and get a good run, and so you're cheering him on. And so being on the bench, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to be into the game. But part of that job on the bench is to keep the energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged and do moves, to have fun. And so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. More fun when you win and lose, but a lot of fun being on the bench.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Stuckman. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Monte Ellis. And the Lakers making a change here. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Ennis.
Get up! Don't leave nobody open. They're going to try to go for this jump shot.
Man's the screen.
Block it! Oh! Give me the rebound. Pass it up. Gilchrist. Don't get done.
Kidd-Gilchrist.
Damn, I want to take it up.
Scola's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip.
Go ahead, shoot. I dare you.
Edge right now, massive.
Shoot it.
Here's Hart.
Yeah, y'all ain't going to do it like you did in LA Live. To block it.
Off target from 3-point range.
There we go. Slow the tempo down. Slow the tempo down. Yes. Markel. Give it to Markel Folks. Bust it, dog. Oh, take it up. Oh, what a jump shot. With a touch of the hand. Is it the shoes? Strip up.
This is what happens when you get discouraged.
Get out of here. Get out of here. What, a foul on what? What are they calling the foul on? Josh Hart. Shooting two. Shooting two.
First one calls for Luol Deng is checked in for the Lakers.
Oh, they got Luol Deng. Okay, he was. I think he was from Chicago. Got him in. Okay, who they got him in? Okay, they must got him in for the Lakers because he ain't with us. He's not on our squad.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact.
Yo, get Markel for what's he want, dog? Shoot it.
11 points.
Ooh, didn't get it. Normally he's on the money, Markel.
Dang with the screen for Ennis. Dishes at the Dang. Man's the screen on Bledsoe.
Block it.
On the way. No good.
Oh, take it. Go. Let it. Oh.
And so it's Philadelphia enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some fire defense, giving us very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We so hope you enjoyed our first half. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime report. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, they've been playing with some toughness. It's led to a nice lead for them, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers. And now they need to stay mean, Ernie. Cannot lose that edge in the second half.
And over to Kenny, your takeaway on the Lakers.
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you can scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
And that is just about going to wrap it up as the second half is moments away. Down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew.
We welcome you back to Philadelphia, a town full of history. That's City Hall right there with the statue of William Penn perched atop it. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
All right, we're going to get into this third quarter. Sixers up 29 to Los Angeles 17.
From a defensive standpoint.
Okay, starting this third quarter.
Really firing up his team.
Oh, yeah. And in the first half, he was not only changing shots, he was sending them back into the crowd.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth.
Markel folks brings it up. Everybody spread out.
With Trevor Ariza, then there's Ellis.
Ooh.
And it's Kid Gilchrist.
Oh, ooh. Oh, oh.
Now,
oh. What, dog? Ooh, what? Ooh.
On the top of the key, kept alive. Kicks it out to Ellis.
Monty Ellis. Oh, 3 for Monty Ellis and the Sixers. Let's go. Oh, what a three-pointer. Way downtown, man. For the Sixers. Get on him.
Caldwell Pope with the screen on Kid Gilchrist. Lopez a screen. Ingram dishes to Lopez.
Get it. Oh. Got butter on your fingers.
Ellis with it.
Give it to, there you go. What? Take it. Take it.
Skull pass it to Ariza. Second shot opportunity. Here's Kid Gilchrist. Clarkson against Ellis. Pocket 6.
Markel folks in the corner. Take it up. 4 seconds left. Oh, what a three-pointer by Markel folks from the sideline, man. The young prospect in Philly. Let's go. Yeah.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And Monte Ellis is just 6'3", but he's comfortable playing inside against the bigs.
At his best, finishing around the rim and getting to the line. And he is tough. Known for playing through injury. He just wants to be on the court.
Checked in for the 76ers. This bonus action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. The 76ers, number 1. Fourth spot held by the Lakers.
Both of these teams are going to have to really take care of the basketball because they're both making a killing.
Oh, he almost stripped him.
Oh, here's Clarkson. He hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure.
Get out of here. Ah! Got butter on your fingers. Take it up. And he dunks it. Ah, the monster dunk for the Sixers. Yeah.
Despite the contact, he nails these shots.
Oh, what a dunk. Tell the Lakers to get that butter off their fingers. Learn how to hold the ball. Oh, give me that. Oh, what a strip.
Scola against Lopez. Swing by Ellis. McConnell kicks to Gilchrist. Off target from outside. And Los Angeles guys shooting like 21% from the field so far. Clarkson.
He got butter on his fingers. You better get that butter off your fingers. Money, bust it, dog. Oh, take it up. Strolling.
Good D by Lopez. And here's the Lakers. Searching for that first bucket here.
Oh.
They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. It's dishes to Ingram. Mans the screen. Shot clock at 5. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Fade away, dog. Oh, what a shot for the Sixers. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Philly. Look at that fadeaway. Get off me, man.
Clarkson passes to Nance. Back to Clarkson.
No, he didn't get it.
The rebound.
They don't got the high end now. We got him.
He just said he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket.
And we're going to do them like they did us. Shoot it.
The bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And a chance now to review the shot chart for the 76ers.
You know, I doubt they came into this game thinking they would be doing this much damage from mid-range, but you have to give them credit for being able to see what is available in their offense and then exploit the weakness of the D. To be successful in this league, you have to be flexible, and they've done a great job of that so far.
Lakers have gone 0-4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Timeout called the Lakers.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, no question. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And you look at the level of talent in the NBA now, some great players. But we've heard others say the league is watered down. How do you view that statement?
Well, I don't think you can compare eras. I think it's great to argue and have fun with them, debate them, but, you know, very sincerely, unless someone can play against each other, it's just a waste of argument. There's different eras, there's different rules. Think about how many threes Larry Bird shot per game. 1.5, 2. What if he could let it fly 10 times a game? We'd be talking about a different player there. So I think times, eras, the physical play of the 80s, of the 90s, I just know that players will handle it differently. Hand checking, the way that we call flagrant one fouls. It's a different league, and so I just choose to celebrate the players that we have now. They're the evolution in my mind. They're kind of the culmination of all the players that have come before them. So I just enjoy the game the way it is now.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Ellington comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Eric Bledsoe sub in for Monte Ellis. Pass to Hart. Back to Ennis. Pass to Kuzma. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
Get out of here.
And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Here's Philadelphia. They've scored 10 straight. And McConnell.
There we go.
And that bucket adds to what has been a
TJ McConnell. Oh, what a layup.
Ennis passes to Kuzma. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Yeah, really frustrating right now. They just can't seem to stem the tide here.
Yeah, going up against a big run, trying to mount one of your own, I mean, it's exhausting. It takes a tremendous amount of energy here.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist.
Oh.
They lead by 24. Their biggest margin.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Here's Ennis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Looking at the numbers for Kit Gilchrist, how's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
The first one falls. And Ennis drops them both. Now the 76ers with it.
All right, spread it out, spread it out.
2-1 in progress.
Who I got open?
In the corner, it's Ellington.
Oh, Ellington, bust that, dog. Oh.
Lakers have got a paltry 0-6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Hart the pass to Ennis.
Block it.
And the 3 off.
Ah, got the rebound.
Not much success when it comes to shooting.
Oh.
Ellington.
Eric Bledsoe, cross him. Oh, take it up, dog.
Here we go.
Oh, lay up like butter.
Bledsoe's got 8 points.
And some guys just have a nose.
Sixers having a wonderful night tonight. Blowing LA out. This is what they get for they did this to us. Yeah, so now we even. 1-1. One blowout to another blowout. Block out.
Here's Dang.
Get on him. Get on her.
Dang with the bucket. Dang's got his first basket.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Here's
McCullen. Oh, what a 3 for McCullen from downtown.
Their shooters, they have been on fire this half.
Yeah, they've been tremendous from beyond the arc.
Oh! Take it up. Give it to him. Take it up. There we go.
Very good at finishing through physical contact.
Oh, let's go.
Challenge of hitting these shots over the defense.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. 76ers ahead. They finish off the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-4 run. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth.
All right, we're in the fourth quarter. Philly blowing out LA. All right, this should be it.
Ennis with the ball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Dang. Hart is out there with Ennis. Then it's Corey Brewer. And it's Kuzma in at the center position. And he gets the bucket. Kuzma's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Williams kicks to
Oh, Rodney Stuckey. Oh!
A three-pointer off the mark. And Los Angeles guys shooting a rough 22% so far in this one. They set the pick. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And we know this league is enjoying great success. The Players Union going into last season created a program, Chris, to fund health insurance for all retired players with 3 or more years of service.
Well, I'm proud of our Players Union. I hope that other sports take lead. You know, you take care of those that come before you. That's one thing in the NBA we always know and the players will always respect. That's why it was a unanimous vote by the Players Association. It definitely was a proud moment. I'm proud of my NBA brothers.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And the Lakers also making a switch. Ryan is checked in for Luol Deng. Ennis passes to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock.
Block it!
And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers shooting 40% from the field. Here's Ariza. And so he draws the foul on the shot.
Popping my collar. Popping popping my collar.
The veteran out of UCLA, he still gives you a little bit of everything on the wing. He's great in transition. He can hit shots from anywhere, but you know he's always been a leader.
No good on the free throw. And with the Reese, you think back to when he was a young player finding his way in this NBA out of UCLA, and Kobe took him under his wing when they played together for the Lakers, and now he is paying it forward. He's helping young players.
Yeah, he has a great work ethic instilled in him from his time with Kobe. He's always been a leader. He knows how things work in this league, and the reason he's showing all the younger players on his team.
All right, butter.
How to succeed.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Feeds to Nance.
Get it.
Back to Clarkson.
What you doing?
And here's Nance.
Where you going, dog? Give me that.
Nance kicks to Lopez. Hits the three-point bomb.
He can play very well away from the basket.
Woo! Markel Folks back in. He's back in. Oh, cross him. Ooh. Ooh. Get that bubble gum off your shoes. Ooh. 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 Get the grease off your shoes, dog. Oh, Fox. Bust it, Fox. Damn.
Well, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Oh, oh, get it! Ah! Take it up! Take it up, dog! Whoa! Good scribble for the scrabble.
When he's close to the basket.
Look by Markel Folk popping my collar. I'm popping my collar, dog. Shooting so well, popping my collar, man. Get that rock. Give it back to Markel Folks. Get that rock in your hand, dog. Where Markel Folks at? There you go, bust it, man. Oh!
On the three off target. LA's on 1 and 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Over in the corner.
Oh no! Oh, he got it. All right, get it. Give it to Markel Folks. I feel like dunking on somebody. Dunk on him, dog. Oh, he didn't dunk. Ah, but he got the layup. We'll take it. We'll take it. Markel Folks, young prospect for the Sixers.
Even while being hit.
Clarkson kicks to Nance. There's a screen. Here's Ingram.
Oh, come on, man.
And a big foot, and he lays it in.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Ooh! Oh! Look at that cross. Oh, look at that crossover, dog.
And it comes off the
Ooh, I crossed the heck out of him, man. Breaking his ankles, dog.
field so far in the fourth quarter.
Block it.
And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key. And one of the more surprising moves this past offseason was when the Pistons let KCP go. Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And Tell in for Williams. What's up? Free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And great Caldwell Pope ultimately ends up on the Los Angeles.
Oh! Take it up on him!
Player getting renounced by his
Damn! Markel Folks! Taking it up strong. That's what I'm talking about. Get that butter, dog. Oh!
Lucky for the Lakers to pick up a player like Caldwell Pope so late in free agency. And the length and speed of Fultz makes him deadly. Excellent at shooting the ball and a super aggressive defender.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And we've seen a few players come into the NBA through different paths. They're playing overseas for a year or spending time in the D-League, now known as the G-League. Chris, do you think that these alternative paths to the NBA will ever be as common as...
Ah! Monster dunk! Get up! Get up on your feet, dog! Get that dunk and pop your collar! Yeah, man! Sixers getting up tonight, man! Get your shoes on, dog! Get those shoes up! He had his Air Force Ones on how he dunked that ball. Dunk another one, dog! Ah! That's what I'm talking about! Yeah, man! Get your Air Force One up, man!
From that one spot,
Get your Air Force Ones up, dog.
Uncommon talent.
This how we do it in Philly, man. We got Air Force Ones on. Popping our collar on the dunk. Pop your collar on the dunk, dog.
High and throwing it down.
Ooh, across him. Ooh, look at him. Ooh.
Right there.
We having a slam dunk contest, I'm telling you.
Kid Gilchrist.
Give it back to him. Give it back to Markel. Shoot it, dog. Oh, three-pointer from downtown. Let's go, man. This is our game tonight. This how we getting down tonight, man. Yeah.
Lopez sends a screen for Clarkson. Lopez is screen on Kid Gilchrist.
Get out of here.
Wide open and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Ingram's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, guys, this was
Cross him. Oh! Ooh, shoot from the sideline, dog. Ooh, man. Oh, my God. Is it the shoes? 21 points tonight. It got to be the shoes. Oh!
Across the board to deliver an out punishment.
They definitely never changed.
Get those Reeboks off your feet, man. That's how LA playing. They got Reeboks on. We got Air Force Ones. Bust it, Markel.
Single category.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh.
No doubt they came in.
Oh, man. Not playing with y'all, yo. We getting this W.
And
we needed this win.
Guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luis Scola.
Well, the best work he
Get up off the ground, man. Cross him. Ooh. Ooh, look between the legs. Do that again, Markel. Put between your legs. Dunk. Ooh. Look at that between the legs. Look at that move. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Turn around. Let's go between the legs on him. Do that leg joint. All right, now bust it. Bust it right there. Ooh.
The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That is his first foul of the game. "17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Dane can't get it to go.
What about that Markel, folks? Is Markel?
And out of bounds is Los Angeles.
What happened? Oh, man.
Here's Ennis.
And the Sixers win big at home with a blowout against the Lakers. Let's go Philly. That's what I'm talking about, Sixers. Player of the game has to be Markel Fultz. And the Sixers now move up to 14-10 in the NBA season 2 2017 season.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
All right, I hope everybody enjoyed the first stream. All right, we're going to get into game 25. And this is going to be an excellent game for us tonight. And we beat them before. And I feel like we can beat them again. I'm feeling confident going in this joint tonight. All right, we got game 25 coming up next. This is the second game of a 3-game triple header. Philadelphia Sixers at Cleveland Cavaliers. Philly, our offense overall, we rank 18th. Our defense, we rank 6th. Our 12th overall is 12th. Cleveland Cavaliers, what do they rank? They rank 2 on offense, 5 on defense, overall 2. So, Philly, we're going to have a hell of a fight on our hands tonight, and we're going to get this game 2 of a 3-game triple header tonight underway. Philadelphia at Cleveland, game 25.
2K Sports pregame show. Good evening, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. The 76ers have really been playing well lately. As good as they've been, they know this one won't be easy. Trying to steal a road win against a very capable team. And both teams are up for this one. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through this stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. Let your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this. Because the veterans have been here before, they can kind of lead you and guide you.
Do you feel focused right now?
Not at all.
Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes three. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
All right, let's go Sixers. Let's do it. On the road in Cleveland. Big game tonight. Game 25.
here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland. As the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side are analysts Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. From the sideline, we'll have the Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a bit. Well, the 76ers right now, they're focused on kicking off to a good start on the road trip here.
And as you were mentioning,
All right, game 25, Philadelphia Sixers at Cleveland Cavaliers. NBA Season 2, 2017, underway.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Golds is out there with Ellis. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, that's Stola, and it's Ariza in at the 4. And Doris, we're in that kind of in-between area. You know, the luster of the season opener has now worn off. Not yet quite to the All-Star break.
Let's spread out.
Time, of course, is still a ways away. How do players go about maintaining that focus?
Take it up! Woo! There we go. 2 for the Sixers.
Chasing greatness. this is ever an issue. If you're the Golden State Warriors in the season, you have an opportunity to win 73 games. Focus is never an issue.
Ooh.
Fascinating to me is
Markel Fultz.
sustain attention.
Dunk by Markel Fultz and the Sixers.
Players for whom I think it is most difficult.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in tight contests like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
It couldn't have come at a better time. With the score being as close as it is, he had to make that play.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Thomas dishes to Fry. Outside Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That speaks volumes about the game of Fry. Always ready to pull the trigger once he touches the ball.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. On defense, he said, quote, we're going to have to neutralize their high flyers. We can't play above the rim against them.
Block it!
Whatever it takes, we need to shut down the lane. See if they are able to do that early in the game, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Manios, take it up. Ooh! Let's go. Let's go. 2 for the Sixers.
As they come, he utilizes his quickness and strength masterfully when driving.
To the paint and stolen by
Ooh! What a steal. Manios is busted. Let's go. Let's do this.
Nobody near him.
Let's go.
This is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. LeBron kicks to Fry. The screen from Thompson. LeBron passes to Fry. Dishes it to Corver. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, this is why Isaiah Thomas is efficient. That mid-range adds to an ability to drive it or shoot the 3.
Ooh! Woo! What a 3-pointer for Markel Fultz. For the Sixers, let's go.
He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not.
Give it to Markel. He got the high. Oh! What a 3 from Markel Fultz, the young prospect from Philly for the Sixers. Lighting Cleveland up. That's what I'm talking about.
Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And he makes that one.
It never ceases to amaze Isaiah Thomas's ability to score oversized.
Here's Fultz. Another.
Another 3 for Markel Fultz. He's on fire tonight. Is it the shoes?
Easy 3-pointer.
Markel's on fire in Cleveland.
Floats it up for James.
Not tonight. You won't be doing the alley hoops tonight, LeBron.
And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Cavaliers.
And the 3-point shot was a huge part of their game plan. When it was falling, it made them very hard to defend. Opponents were stretched out all over the place.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-7 run. Shoots.
Oh!
No good.
Relaxed defensively, and they actually get away with it. Bad idea to leave him open consistently, though.
The try by Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Wow, what a nice play for Thompson to see a chance to put it on the deck and get to the rim.
To the left wing. Screen by Score. Now here's Fultz. He's guarded by Thomas.
Oh! Shot! Fadeaway by Markel Fultz and the Sixers.
Tyronn Lue grew up in the small town of Mexico, Missouri. He saw it all at a young age, good and bad.
So timeout call here, the first for Cleveland. And Coach Teron Lue credits the influence of his hometown on teaching him how to live life.
Right, Kev. He says it taught him the things to do and the things not to do in life. He was straight as an arrow during his pro career. Never once got a technical in 11 years of playing. Quite remarkable.
Big substitution here for Cleveland. Crowder, he's checked in for Brock. Jefferson comes in for James. Smith checked in for Kyle Corbin. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And then for Philadelphia, Ellington comes in for Monte Ellis. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Fultz. And stolen by Scola. And here we go. Fast break. Ellington's got the ball. Outside, Kid Gilchrist. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Jefferson has a wide open look. That one rolling around and runs out.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
I'm not sure why.
Score, Elton.
To move the basketball would have served that team much better.
Kid Gilchrist. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, I thought the opponent's defense just never showed up.
I mean, you have to question their effort, Greg. They did a great job at penetrating and kicking out. The defense simply wasn't up to the task.
Here's Scola. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
That's all about the positioning right there. Doesn't let anybody beat him to the spot before he can get the follow-up.
Smith outside. Jefferson setting the pick for Smith. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Thompson knows he needs to keep working on that free throw shot. It definitely needs improvement.
That one is no good. And here's Bledsoe. Launches a 3.
Oh, what a three-pointer at the buzzer. Let's go. Eric Bledsoe and the Sixers. What a first quarter. Let's go.
Perfect end to the period. You have no idea how much effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. Right back after this break. And a chance to hear from LeBron James about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the ups and downs of the NBA season.
For me, at a younger age, I was never even killed. We would win a playoff game when I was younger. I was excited out of my mind, and you would lose, and I was the worst person in the world. But I think at this point in my career, I've kind of stayed even. One game shouldn't affect the next game. You know, you go out and play as hard as you can and live with the results.
Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. Has become such the consummate pro.
He is absolutely as solid and steady as a rock at this point.
All right, we're in the second quarter. All right.
Throws him off his game.
Everybody spread it out.
Back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for more.
We don't got Markel, folks.
Guys,
Busted Ellington.
in control here, it would seem.
I mean, they just got out early from beyond the arc, and
Ooh, J.R. Smith.
see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant in three-point territory.
You got Thompson, Jay Crowder out there with Jefferson, and it's Smith, and it's Rose in at the point guard. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Thompson sets the pick for Crowder. And Thompson kicks to Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he banks into late. Jefferson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Cavs.
Wow, what a long and fruitful career for Richard Jefferson.
Stucky busted, dog.
Oh!
Oh!
2001.
What a three for the Sixers. Let's go.
Slasher dunker he was early. I'll tell you what, he can still surprise you every now and again with a big time finish.
And here's Rose.
Ooh, D. Rose is off the bench.
Over Bledsoe. That's good. And the 76ers lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket from Derrick Rose.
When you come off the screen that hard and that fast, so difficult to stay with Derrick Rose.
Now here's Bledsoe. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Scola. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Timeout called. Cleveland. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
No passion on the defensive end. Didn't look completely engaged. Really need to lock in and be focused on these road games.
Doris, it's been said that you started playing basketball in the 2nd grade. How did your love of this sport become so evident so early?
Yeah, you know, I moved to the Jersey Shore when I was 7 years old. There was a park right next door. And, you know, the last of 8 kids, my family didn't have a ton of money, but boy, all I needed was a rim and a basketball. And I could spend 6, 7, 8 hours. My mother used to call me back in from the park to have lunch or dinner. I just spent my entire childhood on the hard court next door dribbling away.
Were you naturally good at it, or did you feel like you had to work at it, or did you just feel like, hey, I got a knack for this?
No, I think, you know, obviously when you play the game from 7 years old, you pick up on a lot of the nuance, and it's in anything. You have to work hard at something to be good at it. And, it didn't feel like work because I love basketball.
It shows even now. And Philadelphia making a change here. McConnell's checked in. A screen from Thompson. Outside Rose. That one a little long.
A blown opportunity after the 2-man game creates a terrific look.
Well, he simply misfired. I mean, you've got to capitalize when the screen opens up wide open shots like that.
Now here's Jefferson. Outside Crowder. The screen from Thompson. Rose dishes to Thompson. And Tristan Thompson in the middle of player Greg, who understands his role.
He just plays hard and does little things. Defense, rebounding, energy. When he's blocking shots and protecting the rim, he is one of the best bigs in our league.
Well, we the North starting to turn out some players, right? Out of Toronto, Canada, Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have the most expansive offensive skill set, but guys, his motor is as good as it gets.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw missing. And the Cavaliers with some changes. James checked in for Jefferson. Korver comes in for Smith. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Eric Bledsoe.
The 3. They get it back. Here's Scola. Lays it up off the glass.
Good shot.
Scola's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to Crowder. Feeds to LeBron. A reverse. And he lays it up and in. LeBron's got 5.
Just a high percentage look for LeBron. I mean, he's so good in the post.
Here's Bledsoe. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Over Stuckey. Another miss by James.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
The 3, Bledsoe. Bledsoe with another miss.
I'll tell you, he's been dry from three-point range in the second quarter after hitting one in the first.
And a wide open look for James. And they cash in right away with a quick shot. He has 7.
Well, we always talk about the power of LeBron James, but how about the grace on the pull-up there?
Stuckey outside. Pass to Ariza. Shoots over Crowder. Pass to McConnell. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Scola. Well, it was only
Yes.
time, but they finally get the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 12.
Well, you look at the Cavs offense, right? It's all about drive and kick. They put the ball into the hands of LeBron and space the floor with that shooting. It's a sort of pick your poison situation.
Now here's LeBron. He had 22 points in the win against Indiana.
You know, he was already one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
Timeout called the 76ers. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Tristan Thompson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Stuckey. Ellis comes in for Eric Bledsoe.
Got Markel Folks back in.
Now here's Fultz. He picked up 21 points.
Oh, Monty Ellis, take that up, dog.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 10. From deep LeBron. James with another miss.
Well, he'd like to have that one back. He almost never get that wide open a look.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first half. Here's Fultz. The 76ers again can't hit it. James kicks to Thomas. Back to LeBron. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Philadelphia leading by 10. From deep, Ellis.
Oh!
From three-point range.
Monty Ellis busts the 3 for the Sixers. Let's go, Philly.
Ellis squares himself up perfectly for the triple.
On the wing, James. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. And LeBron.
Damn.
To go with the assist by Thompson.
That was a nice jumper.
9 points for LeBron.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued.
Woo!
Get back to the
Markel Folks on fire, baby. I feel the threes jumping off tonight.
so much. I mean, I like the D, the O just better.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markel Fultz. That's his first 5. Smith checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Kyle Korver. Ellis against Rose. Goes up off the pick. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Two shots.
free throw drop for Rose.
Boy, what a roller coaster career it has been for Derrick Rose. One-time league MVP, now just trying to fit in with the rest of his guys. This is not an easy transition.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeBron's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires for 3. No good. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kyle, a little tough there offensively in the first half. How do you guys get going in the second?
Keep on moving the ball, play with energy, play with the pass. I mean, they're a great defensive team. That's what they do. So it's going to be tough tonight, but we did all right.
Hey, Kyle, thanks a lot for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain of a man is Shaquille O'Neal, and this hill of a man is Kenny the Jet Smith. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks. Obviously, a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling my paint. Shaquille O'Neal.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Cleveland.
They need to break it down. And I look at the individual areas that they're struggling, like they're getting pounded. I mean pounded, Ernie, on the board. That's a hustle stat.
That'll do it for now. The second half of action coming right up.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The one tonight toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. And as we begin the second half.
All right, we got the third quarter coming underway. Philly up 39 to Cleveland 27.
And as we get the third quarter started. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Now, I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to it.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
All right, we got the beginning.
12. It seems like every position.
All right, we're in the beginning of the third quarter.
Testing these days, asked to do more, play differently. So when you're thinking about guards, which do you think do the best job of generating offense, say, out of the post?
Well, the preeminent player that comes to mind is Dwayne Wade. And this is a guy who, at his prime, athletically was as good in the transition game as anybody in the history of the game. I know you had certain NBA analysts who have called him arguably one of the best 2 guards to ever play it. The current iteration of this guy is probably DeMar DeRozan, right? We talked about the loss of the mid-range. Well, DeMar DeRozan is excellent in the mid-range, and now they're starting to put him in the low post and let him use his size and his length to create a little fadeaway jump shot. Really pretty to watch and effective for any number of guards.
You nailed it. Taking a look at the 76ers. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Trevor Ariza out there with Stoke. And there's Fultz, and it's Ellis in the 2-guard spot. Now here's Thomas, following the miss by Monte Ellis. Korver, no luck.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Here's Fultz. Offensive rebound. Here's Ariza. And stolen by Fry. Outside Thomas. The pass to Korver. Thomas a screen. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Another miss by James.
Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their third straight miss. Wow, just getting all the luck.
Oh! Oh! What a beautiful fadeaway for the Sixers.
The most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Fultz.
Well, just look at the cluster in the middle of the paint. That right there tells you all you need to know about how they have built the league they have. They are playing with more intensity on the offensive side of the ball, and it's the difference in the game right now. You have to love how they've approached this matchup.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. LeBron with it. He's got 9. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And that's a tough one. But on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Oh! What a three by Markelle Fultz. And the Sixers, let's go, man.
The sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Thomas. It's deflected.
I love how high Fultz gets on these rejections, utilizing his terrific width to spike shots back. And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Yeah, that's not a good example right there. You could have worked it around to get a better opportunity.
Thomas a screen. Thompson passes to James. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Ellis, that's good.
What a shot for Monty Ellis.
Listen,
And the Sixers, let's go.
Monte Ellis enjoys making tough contested shots.
The slashing combo gone. Monte Ellis out of Jackson, Mississippi, Doris. He is a handful off the dribble.
He really is, Kev, but he needs the ball in his hands to be effective. And as he enters his 30s and loses a little bit of that speed, is he going to be able to adjust his game? We'll see.
The 76ers leading by 19. Puts one up from 19. Moves back up. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Thompson.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The screen from Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. He's covered by Kid Gilchrist. 6 to shoot. Right side Thomas. Again, Thomas missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Over in the corner.
Markelle Fultz.
Cleveland will take possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. You look at the Cavaliers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, there's the 76ers, 5 games behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And their job now is a simple one. Keep doing exactly what they've been doing and get themselves in the best position possible for the postseason.
Doors, with so many one-and-dones entering the NBA, do you think expectations are too high for these guys, especially from the fans?
I don't, Kevin. I think it depends on the talent that we're talking about. You know, I know Joel Embiid is a guy who didn't necessarily start right away, but when he was finally able to be healthy, it certainly didn't take him long to become a factor on the NBA level. No, I don't think the expectations are too high. I think these guys are accustomed to expectations, and frankly, their personal expectations are probably higher than ours.
I mean, look at the elite of these high school kids who've been playing like in front of big crowds on a big stage for so long. It's second nature to them, don't you think?
No doubt about it, Kevin.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Crowder, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. J.R. Smith checked in for Kyle Korver. And it's Rose in for Thomas. Then for the 76ers, Wayne Ellington's checked in for Ariza. Bledsoe comes in for Ellis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now, here's McConnell.
Oh!
Which is the largest margin in the game.
Eric Bledsoe with the fadeaway
The three-point shot.
for the Sixers. Oh, that was a three-pointer.
So far in the third, still 0 for 3. Smith dishes to Fry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Fry's got 5. Now the 76ers with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. Kicks it to Ellington. From the arc. Good.
Oh!
McConnell gets the assist.
Ellington makes the three.
Have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no.
That's our first rookie's three-pointer.
Triples repeatedly. The defense starting to look helpless at this point.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
The feed to Kid Gilchrist. Screen by Scoa. Shot off the pick. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Okay, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
Now here's Rose. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Bledsoe, following the miss by Derrick Rose. Three-pointer Ellington. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
All these open threes.
Ellington killing it.
Really been the driving.
All right, starting to get the threes. Everybody else starting to get theirs. And
Tipped. Smith outside. Rose sets the screen for Smith. Outside Rose. In the corner, it's Jefferson. Connects from three-point range. He's got 5.
Well, Kevin, no one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
McConnell.
Ellington.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive mindset clearly focused on clamping down on LeBron James, and their game plan is working. Back to the action after this word. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The Cavaliers shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. All right, now a chance to set the fourth, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Jake Crowder out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Derrick Rose. Then it's Jefferson, and it's Smith in at the shooting guard position. And Rose, wide open, he shoots. And it's wide right, it's off the rim.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Got a piece of it.
What anticipation by Channing Frye. Measures it up and sends it back.
Rose against Williams. And it's Rose penetrating. That one falls. Rose has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Cavs.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Ellington. But they'll get another chance. The kick out to Williams. The dish to Ellington. Kid Gilchrist, the second.
Oh, what a layup, Michael Gilchrist.
Sheer determination on the defensive glass, beating everyone to the spot for the tip-in.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Smith outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, JR has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, I'll tell you, for a long time, the reputation of J.R. Smith not ideal, but, a little bit of poor decision-making, unfocused defensively. He's really matured. He's gotten better on and off the court.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Pride. LeBron comes in for Jefferson. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Smith. And Isaiah Thomas subbed in for Rose. Then for the 76ers, Trevor Ariza's checked in for Ellington. Ellis comes in for T.J. McConnell. And it's Fultz in for Williams. And J.R. Smith, a natural offensive. But Doris's defense has come a long way, too.
Amazing what winning titles can do. You start to appreciate what it takes to be successful. And you go back to his offense, though. A very good three-point shooter, even under great defensive pressure.
That's good from Thomas. And anytime he takes the court, you can bet Isaiah Thomas is #1 with a bullet atop the other team's scouting report.
And he knows it too, Kev. Facing all of these double teams, this guy's worked so hard to become even more dynamic as a scorer and passer. He can finish with either hand, he can hit threes on the move. This guy is relentless looking to improve.
LeBron passes to Thomas. Thomas with another miss. The 76ers leading by 17.
He's
Damn.
from deep. 0 threes in the second half after hitting just one in the first.
Kid Gilchrist against LeBron. And another miss by Cleveland. The 76ers shooting 40% from the field. From deep three-point range.
Damn.
Gilchrist, no luck.
This has been one of those nights where he's really struggled. The team hasn't, but he has.
Thompson dishes to LeBron. That's in.
Oh.
The assist from Thompson. And that's 11 points for LeBron.
Who attracts more defensive attention than LeBron James? My goodness, inside.
Markel.
Guard.
The offensive rebound.
Oh, shit.
For 3. Here's Ariza. First
Oh, nice shot.
Finally at a shot.
Ooh, for the Sixers.
Sixers lead by 17. Thomas kicks to LeBron. Shoots over Kid Gilchrist. LeBron James again. James has got 4 this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Korver passes to Thomas. They set the pick. Thompson sets the pick for Thomas. No good off the front iron. The 76ers leading by 15. Near the three-point line, it's Ellis.
Oh!
For his 5th make of the night.
Ellis shoots for 3 for the Sixers.
Quickness on that release. If you play off Monte Ellis, he's going to have no problem with the pull-up jump shot.
Outside Crowder. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Channing Fries checked in for the Cavaliers. Corbin. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
So this is where Isaiah Thomas's ability to pick apart the defense. The man is the maestro at finding his teammates.
Here's Fultz.
Oh! What a 3 for Markel Fultz.
They are probably too far ahead. It's going to be
killing it for the Sixers.
to get back in this.
There's no doubt. They're really clicking. What an amazing all-around effort to take a huge lead like this late in the game.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 17. 1:41 left to play in the final quarter. Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Luis Scola.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And Thompson becoming so good at getting a shot up at the right angle so it can't be blocked.
From deep.
Oh! Another 3 for Markel Fultz.
Points in the quarter.
And the Sixers, the young prospect for Philly.
The D still has to keep an eye on him. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
And as we watch the game wind down, you have second chance points. These guys
Oh, Markel Fultz is killing them with the 3s in Cleveland tonight, man. Oh, man, he's killing it.
Misses turn into make.
Markel Fultz, he's just raining 3s, man.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luis Scola.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
Ariza with the bucket.
And on the road, silencing the crowd. What a dominant performance.
Well, they took control of this game from the outset, a commanding all-around performance and an important road win.
From deep LeBron, Ariza with the rebound. This is to Ellis, over Korver, and that one goes long. Now here's LeBron, outside Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to James.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
From the arc, they get the rebound. Outside Kid Gilchrist, over in the corner, Fultz. And it's off from...
And the Sixers win 71 to Cleveland 54 with a blowout upset in Cleveland. And the Sixers, we beat Cleveland 2 times this year in the NBA season 2017. Sixers win 71 to Cleveland 54.
All the way around.
Thank you for joining.
What a win for the Sixers. Let's go, Philly.
Dorsberg and David Olden. This is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports Group, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
All right, we're playing the last game of this three-game triple header tonight. And this last one's going to be Philadelphia Sixers at New Orleans Pelicans. And we're going to get this game underway. I'd like to thank all YouTube viewers, Facebook viewers, and YouTube subscribers that check out the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League 2018 page. The Sixers, we are on a roll right now, man. We are 15-10, and our season is looking bright. All right, so we're going to get this game underway. I think this is last game, game 26 of the NBA Season 2 2017. Philadelphia Sixers at New Orleans.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New Orleans Pelicans at Smoothie King Center. And for New Orleans, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Look at the numbers DeMarcus Cousins has put up the last few seasons. Just astounding. The scoring, the rebounding. How about the defense?
Well, I think he's still one of the best true big men who plays inside the paint. And as a three-pointer, but does most of his damage inside like big guys are supposed to do.
Well, you know what? You can't deal with his size and strength. That's the one thing. There's very few guys can do that. Emotionally, if he stays on course, he could be one of the greats that ever played this game.
You don't believe that? Whatever.
Okay. Time for tip-off. We send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Live from New Orleans, 2K Sports proudly brings you NBA basketball from the home of the Pelicans. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And it's another road game for the 76ers.
Okay, we got game 26 of the NBA Season 2 2017 underway. Philadelphia Sixers at New Orleans Pelicans underway. Last game tonight. Last game of this triple header.
Mentally sharp, mentally prepared for each and every night.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin.
Markel folks.
I was, Brent, and I'm
Ooh! Monty.
I'm kidding. That's one of the things, Kevin, I would say. Be creative with your practice schedule. Maybe a couple more days off. You know, do something that's outside the norm so guys don't feel like it's the broken record portion of the season. I think some of the best coaches in our league keep it creative and light at this point in the year.
Now look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Scholl out there with Trevor Ariza. And there's Fultz. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Ellis at the 2 spot. No good from Cousins. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0-3 from the field to start the game.
Ooh, what a layup from Monty Ellis and the Sixers. Let's go.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. And so here's New Orleans, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And really, I just felt like they didn't compete, particularly on the backboard. Probably their weakest area in that game.
No doubt we could talk about them getting dominated physically. That's exactly what happened there. They got pushed around the entire game.
Ariza,
that's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Gill.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Fultz, coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Ellis, left side, over Allen. They get a hand on it, out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk to Alvin Gentry a few minutes ago, He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test the defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode. Kevin, back to you.
Nice job, David. Thanks. So, guys, they're focusing on the offensive end here early.
And that means we could be in for a good one. If they really do execute like Coach wants them to, this could be a high-scoring affair.
Concentrating on offense doesn't mean fast break or open for action. Sometimes it's just about running plays and getting the best possible shot with each possession. Alvin Gentry has to be proud that the responsibilities of playing defense for their squad last year was something that they accepted. They went from a bottom 3 team to a top 10 team defensively just last season.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rondo. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Executed on the road, stay focused.
Markel Fultz.
Oh! Confidence builder to go.
What a 3 for the
To
Sixers.
dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
And with more talent, you think the Pelicans have a chance, Brent, to step their offense up this season?
Oh, I absolutely do. I think the amazing part about last year is that the Pelicans ended up sliding their way up into the top 10 defensively. That's an area where the likes of a team like the Denver Nuggets needs to make their improvement. Maybe between those two teams, they're battling to find their way into the postseason.
Ellis against Allen. Dishes it to Rondo. Davis sets a screen. Rondo passes to Cousins. It's Allen on the wing. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Davis. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Ariza against Davis. Here's Fultz.
Oh! Markel Fultz with the 3 for Philadelphia.
If he has daylight to shoot from the perimeter, he shoots with confidence.
Markel Fultz starting to warm it up.
He gets it in there. Cousins has got his 2nd basket of the night.
His versatility on offense is so spectacular. He always finds ways to help put points up on the board.
Big Gilchrist, no one.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hill, no good. The 76ers lead. 1:32 left in the first quarter. And the shot in from Fultz.
What a 3 for Markel Fultz and the Sixers. Oh my God, he's lighting it up.
Oh, just better.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
And Alvin Gentry, coach under Mike D'Antoni in Phoenix, helped install elements of that offensive system with the Golden State Warriors.
Well, tough last year because their point guard missed most of training camp, Drew Holiday, so you tried to establish a good offensive continuity during that time of the year, and that didn't exist. The amazing thing under Alvin Gentry is after making a massive trade during the All-Star break, this team got into the top 10 in terms of their defensive rating. That's impressive stuff.
Group substitution here for New Orleans. Sharch is checked in for Davis. Darius Miller comes in for Hill. Jordan Crawford's checked in for Tony Allen. And Ian Clark subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Philadelphia also making some changes. Ellington comes in for Monte Ellis. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Fultz. Now here's Sharch. His last outing, 16 points for him. And there's the 3-second violation. Philadelphia leading by 5. The 3, Bledsoe. That one, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And they pick up 2. Miller's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Three-pointer Ellington. Good. And
Oh, three-pointer for Ellington. And the Sixers, that's what I'm talking about.
Any thought without any individual agenda.
Clark gets the charge. And counted. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
No defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
What's up? Philadelphia leading by 3. Bledsoe kicks to...
Take it up.
Feeds it to Scola. Philadelphia moving the ball.
Ellington.
Three-pointer Ellington.
Oh!
Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. For New Orleans, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Crawford, no one around him. No good. That would have tied it. Now here's Ellington, guarded by Crawford. And again,
Oh, Ellington with the hot hand for the Sixers. Woo! Ellington's starting to kill it tonight.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
The 3, Bledsoe.
Oh! Eric Bledsoe shoots the buzzer beater in New Orleans. Let's go, Philly.
Stick with you for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
Wow, what a miracle to finish off the quarter. How did he get that one to go?
He's excited.
And so it's Philadelphia, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And their three-point shooting has paved the way. Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence.
All right, we're in the second quarter. Philly up 20. New Orleans 11. Let's go. Live in New Orleans.
Of all the guys who were matched up against, who was surprisingly difficult to cover?
It's funny, Kevin, because a lot of coaches would tell you I did not spend half of my time on the defensive end.
Well, I know better.
Surprisingly difficult to stop, I would tell you, it would be Mitch Richmond. Many years,
Rodney Stuckey.
Playing for the Kings, he was known as the Rock, and I can tell you why. Running into him and his physicality as a two-guard was very, very difficult to stop. One of the game's greatest two-guards.
Sturdy, wasn't he? He was thick. He was hard to move. Is what I think about.
He was very thick and physical, which was something that I was certainly not. And they also ran a myriad of screens for him on every possession. The most potent offensive player they had was Mitch Richmond, and they would get him open every time. So a very difficult cover for them.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Wayne Ellington is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then there's Rodney Stuckey. Then there's Bledsoe. And
Good shot for the Sixers.
manning the middle. Screen by Cousins. Clark kicks to Miller. Here's the screen. Cousins dishes to Crawford. And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle too.
They are just on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Ejuan Moore is checked in for Ian Clark. And the 76ers also making a change. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington.
What's up?
And that one falls for Crawford.
Yeah, last season, DeMarcus Cousins moving on in that blockbuster trade. Really impossible to get equal value for a star like Cousins.
Stuckey.
He was pleased, I think.
Oh, 3 for Stuckey. And the Sixers, let's go.
How about all 5 from long range?
Screen by Cousins. Crawford kicks to Miller. Pass to Sharich. Over a reason. And the Pelicans miss again. And with Cousins, he found out that he was being traded to the Pelicans while at the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And it's never easy fitting in with
Stuckey.
a star like the Browns.
Oh!
It's just so skilled that you need
Killing it, man. Killing it.
And at the end of the day, Cousins seems to be happy with the team who's committed to him.
Moore passes to Cousins. No good on that one. The 76ers leading by 9. Scola with the...
Oh! Scola knocked it down. Everybody's shooting it. Oh, everybody's banging them tonight. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Philly.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Changes for New Orleans. Davis is checked in for Cousins. Hill comes in for Darius Miller. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Jordan Crawford. Fultz is checked in for the 76ers. Davis sets a screen. Fultz brings the double team. And here's Hill for 3. Ariza with the rebound. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Stuckey. And again, Philadelphia.
Stuckey killing it.
That every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Davis setting the pick for Rondo. Hill with picked up by Stuckey. Screen by Sharich. Davis down low. Skola's there. Excellent D there for Scola.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way.
Markel folks.
And it's off from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 14. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
Got to be some consideration here for a different rotation because the matchups right now just not favorable.
That 3 off the mark.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
From deep, Moore. Ariza with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Pelicans do have their challenges, but Anthony Davis remains committed to winning in New Orleans. He said, "I love it here. I don't plan on leaving. Yes, I fit into that old school category where I want to try to win where I start my career. That's always been a goal of mine. My goal is to bring a championship here." Kevin?
David, loyalty does go a long way. Davis is a perfect guy to build your team around. He wants to win. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. So, Brent, we often talk about role players who give 100% effort every minute they're on the floor. Which stars have the highest motors right now, in your opinion?
Well, a lot of guys play with a lot of fire, Kevin. Thinking about Jimmy Butler, DeMar DeRozan, the workload that he has. for the Toronto Raptors, little guys like Kemba Walker and Isaiah Thomas, but maybe the two guys most prevalent, Chris Paul and then DeMarcus Cousins, and maybe that motor sometimes sputters a little bit, but the motor is still there.
You know what, of all the qualities a player may have, and I don't even know if a motor or effort is a skill, it seems like it's becoming something that's rattled off very quickly by scouts and coaches. Yeah, he gives great effort. It's as if you say, yeah, he's got a great shot, or he's a terrific defender. They act like it's a skill.
Yeah, you think about it, Devin, what that's doing is defining the fact that there are some guys in the league who don't do it. So when you have a guy who does it constantly, that's what makes him stand out.
Allen's checked in for New Orleans. Philadelphia also making some changes. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for Stuckey. And it's Ellis in for T.J. McConnell. Screen by Sharch. Rondo dishes to Hill. Pocket 6. Here's Sharch. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just can't find the bottom of the net right now. He's looking frustrated. This quarter has been a bit of a nightmare for him.
Oh! What a three from Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, great outside.
Killing him.
Really fueling this run.
It's stolen by
Markelle Fultz strips it, takes it, and he dunks it. Ah!
And you gotta like what they're doing.
Monster dunk for Markelle Fultz. And the Sixers, they doing it tonight.
Yeah, we're sitting here midway through the game now, and we're starting to see them take more and more control. They look very confident in what they're doing.
Rondo kicks to Sharch. Outside Rondo. Outside Hill. 6 to shoot. Here's Sharch. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Ellis can't get it to go.
And it's something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
From deep. Pelicans pull it in. Hill's got his third rebound tonight. Down low. Excellent D there for Scola.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Monte, very active on defense. Looks like it really got you going offensively.
We know if we get defense stop, we're going to lead the offense. So that's going to be our main focal point is defense and get out and run.
Mission accomplished in the first half, Monte. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. We're going to break down all the action from the first half. Markelle Fultz was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points and 1 steal. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
That was a half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game. And that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans played?
Well, you live by the three, you die by the three. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You know, Markel Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of
his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
All right, we're in the third quarter. Philly up 40 to New Orleans Pelicans 21. Beginning of the third quarter. Coming out of the locker room fresh from half.
Ariza brings the double. Front past the arc. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by Hill. Rondo's got the first bucket in the third here for the Pelicans. The 76ers leading by 16. Fultz with the ball. And here's Ellis for three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Cousins has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Just awesome aggressiveness by Davis there to force the issue on that shot. Sounds weird to say, but a guy 7 feet tall like Anthony Davis could be considered an out-of-nowhere superstar. In high school, he was a skinny kid on the bench, not like he's big now. But until an 8-inch growth spurt changed everything. That's why he's got those point guard skills.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And Davis wasn't on the recruiting radar really until his senior year of high school.
I really cannot believe that, especially after watching the 1 year in Kentucky, winning a national championship, the most outstanding player of the tournament, the #1 pick, grabbing a gold medal. I mean, the scouts are out there, right?
And both free throws good for Davis. Here's Fultz. 14 points for him. Pass to Kid Gilchrist. Takes it to Fultz. On deep. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Rondo passes to Cousins. Allen with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Shot off the pick. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And that's now 6 points for Tony Allen.
I give some credit to the screen out there. That totally freed up the shooter to take advantage of that look.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Rondo. Fires the 3. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They just cannot seem to get it going so far in this half, missing their first 3 shots. They're playing with a huge bit of confidence and some fire here. They've recorded 3 in a row here, guys.
The 76ers leading by 10. It's Kid Gilchrist on the way. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, maybe the halftime cut into some of that rhythm they had in the first half. So far, 0 for 4 to start the second half.
And Davis wide open. He shoots. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be having 3 of 4 to start it off.
Over in the corner, Ellis.
Oh!
Right on target.
What a 3 for Monty Ellis. And the Sixers, let's go.
Coming out of the break. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Greg, coming down the stretch of a tight game, some coaches like to substitute for offense and defense. Others don't. What would be your preference if you were coaching?
I think the idea has to totally do with matchups, Kevin. You're looking out from the floor. If all of a sudden the guy you want with the ball has a mismatch or an advantage, I'm going to stay away from any sort of timeout and give a coach 60 seconds to talk about something that he could probably shut down. I might not be able to be as creative, It's what's just happened in the flow of the game, and I'll trust my player to make the right play for me at that time.
Some changes for New Orleans. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Hill. Jordan Crawford comes in for Tony Allen. And Ian Clark subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And then for Philadelphia, Wayne Ellington's checked in for Ariza. Eric Bledsoe comes in for Ellis. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Fultz. It's Miller on the wing. Wide open look. And then he gets the jumper to drop. Miller's got his second basket of the night.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
To the wing on the left.
Derek Bledsoe.
Three, Bledsoe. It doesn't go for him. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Miller outside. The feed to Clark. Screen by Cousins. It's Crawford with the drive. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Philadelphia leading by 11. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. That doesn't go either for Bledsoe. And it's the Pelicans' ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Put that bucket in no time at all. Miller's got 6.
How about this run they're in the midst of? On the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
The aggressiveness has picked up on both sides of the floor. And I'm not sure what took them so long to muster that, but here we are.
And here we go with the breakdown tonight of the front court and backcourt rebounding numbers for the Pelicans.
And their big men are getting the majority of the rebounds. You like all 5 guys boxing out and getting on the glass, but at the end of the day, that's their role to control the board. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for it. Well, we know the regular season is a grind. We also know that revenue is king. Could you imagine a time when we'd actually have to play more than 82 games?
That's interesting, Kevin, because a lot of the times the argument you've heard over the course of the past 5 or 6 seasons, Kevin, is the opposite of that 65-game schedule. Why not reduce the schedule? Starters playing in every game, less back-to-backs, more time for recovery. So the idea of 82 games being extended beyond that, I don't think that that's in the realm of possibility.
65, 68 games. They had that shortened season a couple years ago. It was terrific to watch.
It was, and so we'll see if the league does that. But in your question alone, Kevin, you said it. Cash is king. 82 is the number we're going to settle in, I think, for quite some time.
Here's McConnell. The 76ers with another miss.
Well, the defense better look up and say thanks. Leaving guys that wide open is not a recipe for success.
More dishes to Sharge. Bledsoe against Crawford. There's the pass to Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drops in the layup for 2. Cousins has got 6.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
And so much of what Cousins does on the court is unstoppable. But at times, Brent, his leadership is something that can get in the way.
Well, I wouldn't technically call that leadership, Kevin. There are times where DeMarcus Cousins detracts from what it is the ultimate goal of a team. In the early part of his career, created a bit of negativity around the atmosphere of what was going on. I think over the past couple of years, he's been much better. He's got a new situation now, and maybe a new lease on life.
Crawford kicks to Clark. The dish to Moore. There's the pick. Off the pick. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. There's 47 seconds left to play in the third. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Clark, the pass to Moore. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Clark for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
They've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes it to Ellington. Takes a 3. George grabs the board. George has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And his shot just doesn't seem to be synced up right now. Here's hoping he finds it soon because his team is really going to need that tonight.
What a shot for Ellington off the dribble for the Sixers.
Clark. And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. 76ers on top. They're up by 8. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. Philadelphia leading by 8. On the court for Philadelphia to start the 4th.
Monty Ellis.
Ellis is out there with
Oh.
And there's Fultz. And it's Williams at the point. And Hill has it in the corner. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. Hill's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Pelicans. Dishes to Fultz. Launches it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Off the inbound pass.
And after shooting over 45% in that first half, which helped them build the lead, it hasn't been quite as easy for them here in the second.
Rondo dishes to Sharch. Back to Rondo. 6 to shoot. Sharch with the screen for Rondo. That shot off. Good D by Ariza. 76ers have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Over in the corner, Williams.
Oh, what a shot for Williams and the Sixers. Let's go.
Aaron Williams in the early part of his career, a tremendous scorer, so he's still got the DNA to knock down shots like that.
And it's out of bounds. They say first line steps by Williams. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Philadelphia. And here's Rondo. Davis sets a screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And had the right idea there in calling the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. It's a little lazy about what it could be.
Out to Stuckey from deep. Allen with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 8. Side Rondo. And foul on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
How good is Rondo in terms of the focus at the rim? Doesn't matter how much contact there is, he's just got that ability to finish. And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
Baseline J on the way, and he overshot that one, missing.
It's like milk on a hot day, just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
Outside Hill. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Cousins. That shot, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. Stuckey outside.
Stuckey. Oh, what a 3 for Rodney Stuckey and the Sixers. Let's go.
It's looking at him like a Rubik's Cube. They cannot figure him out.
Clutch.
Continues to light him up from the field. More importantly, they're winning.
Outside Hill. He dishes it to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 5th rebound in this one. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here.
Monty. Oh my God. Monty Ellis comes through for Philly. We got Monty Ellis out there. Markel folks, man. Oh my God.
Rondo kicks to Hill.
And we got Stuckey out there. Man.
Tries again, and he uses the glass on the way.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense. They're creating those high percentage looks from inside.
On the wing, Ellis. Over Allen. That doesn't go either for Ellis. Pelicans trail by 9. Over in the corner, Allen. The putback. It's good on the putback.
If there's no contact on Cousins, his percentage chances of grabbing that rebound go way up.
Timeout call, the 76ers.
Yeah, some of it's shot selection, some just bad luck, and they just can't get anything going.
Well, coming out of the timeout, let's see if they go for the outside shot or if they look to go inside and try to build some confidence by seeing that ball go in.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Philadelphia Sixers 56 and New Orleans Pelicans 49. We're down 2 minutes 20 seconds left. It's a good game. Markel folks, player of the game.
Put the D in some tough spots and also
For Philly.
finishing strong.
If he could only contribute like this for them every night, you can't overstate how much better it makes this team when he has a game like this. And on the road, no less. And the 76ers with some changes. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Rodney Stuckey.
Okay, all rock. Oh, that's good.
For Fultz. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
So during the break, I listened in on Brett
Oh.
his team. He told them,
Monty.
put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there. Use the clock.
There we go, yeah.
Away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the play, guys.
And that is one thing he does very well. His intensity on the glass helps lead to these high percentage putbacks for his team.
Here's Davis. That one drops for him. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Just an excellent job by Davis commanding the ball in the paint and finishing with that look with tremendous confidence.
Ellis kicks the ball.
Stuckey.
3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 7. Allen passes to Rondo. And a piece of it. Here's Scola. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball. As New Orleans keeps possession. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Allen outside. Here's Davis, and Davis with the jam.
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D, and the basket there was big.
In the corner, it's Kidd.
Back to Kidd-Gilchrist.
A 3-pointer, no good. New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Hill dishes to Davis. Good, the assist goes to him. Now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Now Bledsoe. Outside.
Gilchrist. Oh, clutch. What a three-pointer for Gilchrist and the Sixers. Let's go.
Beyond the arc here, really the entire 4th quarter.
Yeah, not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance, piling up some major points here.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks to Cousins. Allen outside. Davis setting the pick for Allen. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Good D. There we go. Let's go. Eric Bledsoe busts the 3. Let's go. Give everybody a dap. New Orleans, they don't want none.
Coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They trail by 9. 27 seconds left in the game. Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter, and Davis throws it down.
So you have an all-star type player in Anthony Davis. He's going to handle that scoring load and always put you in great position.
Williams can't get it to go. As the Pelicans with the ball, 7-point differential. They get it back. Moore passes to Crawford. Crawford missing again. Now here's Kid Gilchrist.
And the Sixers win on the road, 64. Philadelphia 64 to New Orleans 57. Big game for Philly, coming off big with another road win in the NBA season 2017. Put your hand together for the Philadelphia Sixers. Yeah, man.
This is Kevin Arnold, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.